necessity, yes. But this just feels like something else. Too cramped, too isolated. It's as if somebody is gathering up all the materials for a disaster. Tread carefully.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
What they were up to on this island, but it certainly doesn't scream tourist attraction to me. You're gonna have your work cut out for you here. Restricted building space and high power upkeep will see to that. I'd recommend investing in some big ticket dinosaurs, but they don't come without complications of their own.
You can't confine nature this way, because nature adapts. It searches for weaknesses, it finds them, and exploits them. Not sometimes, all times.
Biggest area
is worlds away from Hammond's dinosaur paradise. And if things go wrong here, worlds away is the best place to be.
So I was working on our other island, island number 3. Actually initially popped on, tried to finish up island number 2. It was giving me such a headache. I spent a couple hours on it. Almost had it done. But then I just jumped over to the other island and did a little bit. I do a little off camera or whatever, off recording, just so I can try to keep it a little more entertaining for you guys, so that way you're not having to watch every step by step. But apparently I had gotten my rating up to the point where it brought me here. Now I elected to stay on the other island, but it brought me here instead. So I didn't want to have you miss out on the intro for it. You missed like a couple seconds, but nothing big. So this is our 4th island, I believe. Holy crap, look at it. It is absolutely tiny, but look at the new barriers. That'll come along nicely. So what I'm going to end up doing, I'm not going to do anything on this island right now. What we're going to do is we're going to jump back over to island number 2. Just because, for the simple fact that we still have quite a bit to do. These are our new dig sites. I'm looking for any new dinosaurs, really, and it looks like we have a couple of them. Okay, then what do we have? Ooh, we have some more opened over here. Ooh. I think this is the one that we've already been digging at, so I don't know why that's considered new. I was hoping it would open up like the Spino or, something really cool. So we'll have to dig and get into it later. I'm not going to jump to that one because I know this is going to be considered cheating, but it's really not. Since you have access to your other islands, go to your islands where you're making like bulks of money and do your research and do all that there while you can, so that way it's open, so when you go there you don't have to like worry about spending your money on your research and struggle that way. It's an easier way to do it, guys. I promise you. I promise you. And it's not cheating. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna jump back over to island number 3. As you can see, it still eludes me. Entertainment. I was right there at the very end of it. You have to hatch an Ankylosaurus, a Dilophosaurus, and a Velociraptor. I had the Velociraptor, the Ankylosaurus, and I did the Dilophosaurus. And if you remember, I didn't have my Dilophosaurus cage set up right, so I had to hatch him in the Velociraptor cage. Well, I kind of forgot to fence him off, and so he got killed by the Velociraptors, and it failed the mission. So I had to go through and redo it. I left that island because there's just so much sabotage going on, and it was just getting ridiculous, and I didn't want to spend like an hour and a half again fixing all the sabotage, reining in all the dinosaurs. So but yeah, let's go back here. As you can see, I have a rating up to about 3 1/4. So what do we have? We have This is Isla Peña. But we're going to go back to Tacano. Where you can see that's... we have no missions completed. We only have 2 contracts open right now. But you can look at our available cash. I bought that up quite a bit, and I've done quite a bit. So, core buildings. You can see the island rating. The guest count is at 4,000, almost 4,500. And you can see the our standings with entertainment, with the science, and with the security. So I've been focusing on entertainment quite a bit. I think that's what we signed up for at the very beginning. So I think I'm going to start releasing these in different bulk, because I think I was releasing these in too close together, and you guys hadn't checked out 2 out of the 3 I uploaded yesterday. So I'm going to try my very best to do one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one at night. So that way you guys have a chance to check it out, look at it, and it won't flood your emails and everything else. So I think that's what happens. You guys get a bulk message from these, and it's like, nah, I'll check it out later, and then you check out the last one, which is cool. I appreciate you guys checking out any of them, but I really would like you guys to watch the whole series. I'm doing this for you. I'm doing it for me also, because I wanted to play this game. I absolutely love this game. If I could rate it out of 10, I would give it probably a 10. We'll have to see how it goes after I beat the game. You can play afterwards, but for right now, I love it. I think it's an absolute wonderful game. Alright, so let's go to... Do we have any new vaccines we need to look into? No new vaccines. Yes. New building. So the arcade we got. That was new. So I don't think I can come in here and research these. I think they set it up where you can't. I thought you could, but apparently not. Research center. I don't think they have anything new. Alright, so I'll give you the quick tour, guys. So last time you were here, you saw take out the monorails, because I added those in, because it was part of a contract you had to do, and it just makes it easier for people to get to point A to point B. So we had this generally all set up the same. I added a couple, like the arcade, another hotel. If you heard in the background, there is a special guest on our island. Real quick, we're gonna go to the fossils. We're gonna over here. Boom. So we're gonna follow this pretty little path. At the ranger station, I had another Jeep, and I think I switched this one to the 1993 Jurassic Park Jeeps. Oh yeah, boy. Then we come over here, and we have our pretty Dilophosaurus cage. I added these guys in. Here's their watering hole. They're so pretty. Alright guys, and we're going to continue on our path. We have the next step up in the power station, which is the medium, which gives you a lot more power. Let's see. Oh, and then I can add upgrades to it. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick on our walkabout. And we want to do reduce. I'd say if you could replace your small ones with these ones.
A contract just landed on my desk. You need to take
Sell items found on expeditions. We'll take it. So, see, so this gives us a lot more output. Here's our monorail. So then we're going to come down. Oh, what's this? This is, remember that big enclosure we were working on? Look what we got. Oh, what's that in the background? What is that in the background, you ask? It's a Velociraptor pack. Now, the T-Rex doesn't like to share the food, so I try to spread some out. These guys will live together just fine, especially if there's a big enclosure. He'll chase them, but the raptors are way faster. And I wanted to set up a cage where I could put in the other type of Velociraptor, so we could put him in. So this is the cage I am working on currently for them. What do you say we hatch a few, shall we? Let's add everything in first. As you can see, man, we came back to this island. It was at like 5,000, I think, or 4,000, and we're already quickly up to 7. I can't remember the exact total it was when we came here. Sorry, guys. But we are like making money like crazy. So we are going to add in, where is this little guy? The very first edition of a Velociraptor. Now, we're going to do a normal one. And then we're going to do, actually let's do 2 normal, let's do a hybrid. We're going to change the color scheme up. I love this color scheme, so we're going to stick with that. We're going to go to, we don't really want to do anything with the attack on it. I want to try to do immune, but I do not see an immune on here for these guys. There we go, an immune. So that way it makes him live just a little bit longer. So since we have the money to play around with and we can hatch a bunch. Ooh. I'll show you more as we go on. Seems like these guys are the only ones getting infected.
Adding task.
We're also going to go to our tasks. We're going to get rid of our contracts. This one, because I haven't seen anything for it yet. So we're going to terminate it. And we're going to get a new contract. And we're going to go for science. Since science is dipping low, we don't want them to sabotage. So we're going to go to science.
Something's come up that could be interesting.
So,
And
alright, let's see if we can make it. No, I hit the wrong button. I thought I hit X already. Okay, going back over here quickly. We got the medium station up and going, so we got our power stations all over here. I had to add quite a bit more power just because of the cages that we have. Oh, we already, yeah, see, we had this one fail out. So we're going to try it again. But I have my ranger station over here. I have 3. I had 3 just for these guys. But now that we're going to have a second, we're gonna really want to use it wisely.
no problem.
We want to keep our carnivores happy. Alright guys, and then I'll take you to the last edition that we did. So come over here. We added a gift shop. We have our power station. These are the ones that, remember, if you remember right, we already had set up anyways. This one, we added a small one. I added a medium. And we added a restaurant. And what's this? Remember we were talking about this is going to be our Brontosaurus exhibit. Well, here are our 2 Brontos. We're going to try to increase the force. We want these guys to be as comfortable as possible. So, but we don't want to affect the viewing galleries. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. And I think coming in over here, and adding them will be a pretty good way to do it. Come in the back. You know, these are things that aren't really going to hinder people seeing the Brontos. So, but I mean, look, we have so many awesome things now. So this is a really first release. We released one on the other island just because we had to for a mission. But this is our very first release of this guy, where we're actually going to keep him in an exhibit. Look, you see goats in the background running. We're also going to kind of check to see if he likes the grassland, if he likes the forest and the setup we have. And it looks like he does. His comfort's good. His social will go up as soon as we get the other ones out, so I'm not too worried about that right now. So we're gonna release the second one. We're gonna watch this one again, just for the simple fact that we want to make sure that social does go up. So look at them. I think they're really cool looking. I guess a lot of people complain they don't like the top of them. I think it looks cool. Give him a little mohawk. The Deinonychus. I'm gonna click R3 so we can do our free roam camera. Look at that. This guy is pretty sweet looking. He's gonna attack the goat. Let's watch. Boom! And I'll get pictures later to put for the thumbnails. See, their social went up tremendous, so the grassland could be a little better, but it's not really that bad. So, ooh, and he attacked himself a goat too. Here we go. This is the one I want to see because it's going to look different and it's going to be just a touch different. Oh, look at him. See, he's green instead of red. I think that is pretty sweet looking. So we'll pay attention to everything now. I think their social should jump up pretty well. So yeah, see, the social is a touch in the green, or a touch in the blue. So if I want to, or if we want to, we can really add another one. And guys, remember, in the comment section, tell me what is your favorite dinosaur, and I will name that dinosaur after you. Doesn't matter if somebody else has it. Go ahead. Legend X, as soon as I get the Spinosaurus, that is going to be yours, sir. We got a feeder empty, so we need to come find it. I think it might be the Bronto that's slow. And I don't know why my internet is laggy so bad today. So we're going to send a ranger team. I really need to put a ranger team over there. That way I'm not splitting between this and that one. You really want to kind of have...
Feeder resupply request received.
You really kind of want to have ranger teams for every section that you have dinosaurs that are, you know, especially separated as much as these are. So we're going to come here, add that task there. We come here. We're going to add the task over here.
Acknowledging request for feeder resupply.
I would rather resupply it when it's not completely empty than wait till it's completely empty.
Responding to resupply request.
As you can see, there's a question mark. I did not add a gate in yet, so they can't get to it. So let's come over here. Let's add in a gate. Let's do it right there. See, now the Jeep is off and running. Everybody's happy. We're gonna add the tasks.
Resupply request acknowledged.
Resupplying. As long as you keep them happy, they will not break your fences.
En
So
route to feeder.
we're gonna come back over here, and we are going to see if we can, if I have any space to add a ranger station. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the forest over here, just so I can see like what I'm working with. Because I know this isn't the Brontos. And if I can get a ranger station put in right here, it'd be beautiful. Like the thing I like about ranger stations is you can have as many ranger stations as you want. So I'm gonna put it right there. Of course, we got to come in and put our path in. I don't know why people don't go to the ranger station. I guess the employees do, but we're also going to come in and we're going to look at our Brontos, see how their happiness level is. See, so they want more forest, so we're going to need to add a little more forest. Like I said, I want to keep all of them happy. I want them to be like Bob Ross, happy tree, happy tree. So now we got he's comfortable with it.
I'm bringing this contract to you while it's still hot.
Center. We're gonna decline it right now because what we really want is the science. So science is a little lacking, so
Opportunity is knocking.
acquire at least 7%. Oh, see, we don't have it unlocked yet. Actually, we'll accept it and then we'll check out and see maybe if it's on one of the guys that the new ones popped up. So, and their social is good, their population is very well, so we can go ahead, we can come in here and we can add a couple of these guys. I wanted to keep my Brontos and my Diplos kind of to themselves. So we're going to come over here. We're going to send the expedition team out. We're going to see if we can find any gigas. So none on this. That's a tempting one. So what are these? So what I'm doing is looking for the ones that have meats by them. See if I can find any with a giga. And I do not see any, so I'm gonna have to unfortunately turn that contract down. What was over here that was new? Resralphus, Gallimimus. It's not really anything new. We already have those ones. We already have them ripped up pretty well. So we're gonna do this one. So we're gonna come back in here. And unfortunately, we're gonna turn down hers, which hopefully doesn't hurt our rating. But we are gonna have to wait for a new contract for her. I was hoping they would give us like better contracts for her. Yeah. So from what I was reading, guys, too, actually let's go back into it. Because see, for this, I have it where my reputation is good, so I should have the mission unlocked, but it's not unlocked. So I think I might have to unlock one of these first and complete it before I can do his. Either that, or I have to complete the one on the second island to get to this. Not sure how that works yet, but as you can see, like for hers, I'm all ready just to do the to get hers done. Because I already did the cures on here, so the main one will be increase science reputation by completing science contracts. So that's what I'll do to unlock the mission. So with the cure done, I have a feeling that some of our dinosaurs are going to get sick. We're going to have to cure them. You know, but hey, that just goes with the territory. So we have a death in the dinosaur family. So we're going to send... No, we need to send out our ACU to come pick him up.
En route to pick up the
And then we'll
asset.
just hatch another one. Oh, we got another one anyways in the chute. So we're gonna hatch another one. I know these ones aren't like a high rating, but I like them. I don't have to constantly babysit them. It's like I'm not gonna overload the T-Rex cage just because I don't. Oh, what is that? No dinosaur DNA to extract. That's pretty sweet looking. But we can sell it, get money,
I knew you were the right person for the
and I
job.
got that contract done quick. So we got, looks like a family member of the Ankylosaurus. So we're gonna send these guys back out. We're gonna send them here just because there's a bunch they can extract from. There shouldn't be any more dinos that I need to. Okay, now. Does anybody need to be refilled? Nope, nobody needs to be refilled. Anybody need to be refilled? Nope, nobody needs to be refilled. So the dinosaur's ready, and I think it's the Ankylosaurus, so I'll just take a minute to make sure everything is stocked and supplied. Add task. See, now this
Feeder
needs to be
supply
refilled.
inbound.
So quickly, let's go over here. Let's add everything in that we need to. Ranger team scheduling. So we're also gonna paint the Jeeps. We're also gonna buy our 3 teams. We're gonna release. We're gonna release. We're gonna kind of keep an eye, make sure everything goes well over here for a minute. Make sure these guys are all settled. Make sure the Brontos are okay. Because these aren't Brontos, but they're family of the Brontosaurus. So we just want to make sure everybody gets along really well. Look at him, he's so cool looking. I like the spikes on him. He's not as tall as a Bronto, but he's still pretty cool. I love it. And with my expedition team, I also put like a quicker digging and dig yielding. So see, now he looks pretty well happy. Let's keep an eye on his population. Is pretty well good. He's still comfortable, and make sure he's still comfortable. Everything looks beautiful with all these guys. So I have enough feeders out. He's good right now just because he's coming out, so his social should jump up. I'm gonna go to free camera just because these guys are so big. So now we're gonna jump over here, make sure everything's good with him. His social is great. Population is still good. Now, what I've learned is wherever they roam, keep an eye on. Make sure you watch your guys really well, because when they roam, it changes up their grassland and their forest needs. So, like, see, this guy's in here. He was pretty happy, so. Alright. We are pretty good on this island right now. We'll check out our facility rating here in just a second after we release. Release. Make sure I have nobody else to release. The one thing I wish was a little bit better on this was you could have 2 T-Rexes per cage. I really wish you could do that, because I mean, look at how big this area is, and we can't add another one in here. I'm not even sure if we can add another the Serratus. Is that what it is? I butcher the names and I'm so bad. Ceratosaurus. Because I think they live pretty well together. We can try it and see if maybe they will get along, because they're kind of from the same family. So, oh, you can see these two are squaring off. That Velociraptor's got some cojones, man, taking on that guy by himself. So you can turn around and run. Yep. He said, nope, I'm good. I want to put Gallimimuses in there, but I don't want to put him in there just for him to just chomp up and eat. I want to have a good running field of them. So we're going to come in here, have him refill. We're going to have him. See, maybe he needs to refill that one. And I might just send him over here to do this one.
Task received.
Let's see if these guys need any. They don't need refilled. Let's go to the fossil center. Let's see what we got.
We don't always get offers like this. Consider it carefully.
I'm going to decline it for right now. Oh, nice. Oh, I know what we're going to do. We were going to check our facility rating. Our facility rating just hasn't gone up. Food rating is low and shopping rating is low. So I think we need to add some more shopping and food centers in, to be perfectly honest with you. So let's come in here. Oh, no, don't want to add, we want to subtract. So what we want to do is try to flatten out the land. And it tells you when you need to flatten it, so let's see if we can add in another food. I wish we had the restaurant unlocked, but we don't. It would be so nice if we did. I think. Come over here. You can kind of get a look at how everything sits. Whether you can add anything in or not. I think we could add in a restaurant here. I think I can add in a. Oh, that's cool. It lets me. Okay, so something I didn't know. R1 is for your rangers. L1 is for your ACU. Very neat. We're gonna add in. We don't need arcades, bowling. We need clothes shop. So we're gonna back it up just a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you hungry or thirsty?
So we have this guy who's ready to come out and play. I'm hoping he will get along with everybody. He gets along with the Velociraptors, so I know that's not a big issue. I changed his color up. I wasn't a big fan of the red. I love this color on him though. Let's take a look at these guys real quick. The population is okay. Let's take a look at population for the Rex. Population for the Rex is okay. We only need one of these guys in here. I think these guys will fight. I don't think they can stand in here together. Yep. Yep, they're fighting. So that one's a no-go. We learned our lessons on that one. So we're gonna come over here. Dino bites. Dino bites are making us money. So I was hoping we could add that one in there, but we couldn't. We're gonna leave the dino hat. We're making money off of it. You can see they're both low health, so the T-Rex, of course, you'll win. So we'll get our transport team in here as soon as it goes to the dead body.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
So he is the king of this castle, so now he'll go eat a bunch, so I'll have to replenish that really well. Okay, came in here. Since we already have a dino bites, we're gonna switch this up. We're gonna come over here and switch it up to the dino dish. Now it's selling for 4. You're not making any profit off of it, so we're gonna do.
Asset has been collected.
We're gonna do 14 bucks. So we come over here, dino bites. We're also going to raise the price of dino bites. We're going to raise it to like 6 bucks. So we're almost making 1,000 off of it. We're going to come over here. Do we have a restaurant? We don't have a restaurant over here. So wanted to click on this one. So costs $4 to make them, so we're only really making a $2 profit per hat we sell. So we're gonna kick it up to 14 bucks. So that way we're actually making a profit off of it. We're also gonna come over here. We're gonna add a secondary restaurant, so that way people over here have something to eat as well. This one's going to be an expensive one. It's going to be the Dino Feast. So we're going to come back in here. We're going to look at our reputation. So you can see visibility went up really well. Food rating went, it bounces, I guess. I don't know. Drink rating is up to 44. Fun ratings 46. It should be a lot of fun. I would have a blast at this place. So I don't know why these people are not having fun. We're also going to throw in, should we do a toy shop? Yeah, we'll do a toy shop. So we're going to come over here and do the Dino Feast. Costs $14 to make, so we're obviously not going to sell it for 4 bucks. So we're going to sell it for 30, which is almost a double profit. So it's 28 would make it double. So As you can see, we want to try to get our park rating, our facility rating to 3.5. So we have to add in all these little things. So I'm glad we mapped out our facilities. I don't want to do dino stickers. RC cars will probably be the best. So we are going to make this one 30 as well. So we should get a decent return on it. If we need to, we can add in some more stuff, hopefully. Let's take a look. How much power? No power. We still have 49 power we can use, so we still have a little bit left we could tap into there. We also have this space up here I was going to use for the Dilophosaurus cage, but it didn't turn out that way, so we can add in a couple more buildings up here. We're going to go back and check up on these guys. Make sure that they are all doing well together. So, population is doing great. Social is, you know, bare minimum. We want to make sure this guy's okay. I don't know why he's not happy in that area. I'm trying to make sure the coverage isn't taken away from viewing. I really don't know what else I can do for these guys. I want to take... Let's take this out. At least hopefully his grass will be happy. See, he's not in the red for the danger on the comfort, which is very good. So there is a ton of forests. I don't understand why these guys are not happy. We need to resupply, and resupply. Now we're going to come over here, go to the contracts, and go to her.
An offer just came our way. Don't let it sit too long.
We don't have any that we can dig up yet, lady. If that's the only one she'll give me, I don't know how I'm gonna increase hers at all. We're gonna come to our ranger station. If I can remember where I put, like, I always lose track of where our ranger stations are. Okay, that's a ranger station. So we're gonna come over. We're gonna resupply these guys. I'm gonna take him. We're going to resupply these guys.
We can always use a few more resources.
Camera effect. Dinosaur running. We're gonna take this guy and we're gonna actually drive him. Because this one I should be able to do. I should be able to make the T-Rex run. I can follow him and see if the T-Rex will run.
like something's missing.
All
You
right.
took this photo all by yourself, huh? Great shot, kid. I was 1 in a million.
So see, we got our contract
Those
up.
pictures you took did the job. Well done.
Our park rating is really well. We're almost at 4 stars, so. How we don't have a better facility rating beats the heck out of me. Take a look at our facility rating. Facility rating is good. I think we need to add a few more things. Look at how much we're making per minute. 650,000. So we just need to, I think, add another shop. And we should be pretty good, to be honest with you. We can add another shop in. Maybe do it like in this area. So still closer to these guys. Close shop. You can see these guys are like, oh, I see people. I see. Oh, it's because of the goat. I see. So we're gonna have him come here.
Proceeding to the feeder now.
We're gonna have this guy come over here. Restock these
En route to
guys.
top up feeder.
Everybody should be relatively stocked up, so. Might help if I had my headphones on right. I thought I had them on right, but I didn't. This is like one of my favorite exhibits right here. Look at that. Got an expedition complete. Can sell it. We don't need it. Ankylosaurus. Look at that. We're almost up to $20 million. That is ridiculous. So we have a new dig site. Let's see, what else did we get? We're gonna sell that. We don't need it. We're gonna do that. I think the new location is the new island, so. The gold is our new one for this one. We haven't seen the gold yet. Which we are making a killing on with the gold. So, we're going to come back to this facility. I think we have a dino hat. We're going to do the dino shirts. That takes 10 to make. So of course, we're going to sell it for 20. I was just thinking, if we need to do any more facility stuff, we could do a bowling alley in here. We'll wait and see though. Actually, we have the money. We might as well just add it in. Add in our two new attractions, which is the bowling alley. And our arcade. See if I can get this flattened out. Smooth it out. 'Cause I don't need a very big slot for it. I can go ahead, put in a path from here. And I can add the path in from here to here. And then we can add in a big generator. Maybe I should just use a small generator. Or substation, I'm sorry guys. Let's do a small substation over here. So I'm always going to do 10 pin on here.
Needed more people like you when he first started down this prehistoric path. Fast learners, dedicated personnel. Well, I'm sure there were some that weren't eaten.
I'm going to do to 40, so that way it's the double profit. Come here and do the arcades, and we're going to do current gen. We already have a newer one. So it's 6, so we're going to raise it to 15. Doesn't make a whole bunch of money for us, but hopefully it'll like give us that oomph that we need to get our stars all the way up. Food rating, our fun rating jumped up to 65%, so we're gonna send these guys back out in the world. Let's see, what do we need the most of? What is lacking? Our food rating is 51. Shopping is still... Shopping is going down super low. So I think if we do... Let's come over here. Let's smooth it out. Look at how much we're making. We're making a butt ton of money, man. So I don't understand. It's like I said, I just don't understand how we aren't making to maintain the facility profits. I really don't get it. So this looks pretty smooth, pretty even. So now we're going to come back.
This is a side hustle that we should get behind.
We already have a good amount of genome, so I guess we can do a gift shop. I don't think I have a lot of gift shops. We're also going to do a large substation. We're going to run it I want to put it back out of the way. It's nice you don't have to have a path for it. Could sell, yes. Could sell, yes. Okay, so I know earlier I gave my rating on the game, and I said 10 out of 10. After thinking about, after seeing some of these dinosaurs, man, I would probably put it at an 8. I'd rate it, and that's a hard 8. I really want to say I would give this game a 10 out of 10. But the parts, like the land you have to work with is so small. If you look at the other movies, man, they have huge plots to work with. And I know as you get to different islands, they make it smaller, so it makes it harder of a challenge for you. But I really wish we had bigger lands. Like looking at Isla Nublar, you don't have a lot to work with, and it's very disappointing. Because some of these creatures, they have to have big areas to roam in, and they have to have a lot for the population. And for those ones, man, a lot of them don't like the bigger populations. So it just makes it really hard to have a good balance. I know as you progress in the story, they want you to bring in the